Hello guys, welcome back. This is part 11 of lore walkthrough. Um, we are running a pet build and we are going to be reading lore notes today. We will be checking out every single place for lore notes. We will learn the lore of Grim Dawn. That is what we are doing, which is a really fun thing to do. That's why. Okay, so before doing that though, we will sell our items here. We do not want most of these. Let's say. Mm, we are entering a place where we will be needing. This is not needed for us. Bunch of resistance is good, but if it's not, this one, maybe it's this one instead of Taskmasters. Where it? This thing I can put, I guess. No, no, it's fine. It's fine. This one is scared. Mm, to be honest, I might put that. I do have Aetherus for a pizza. Spectre guys. I mean, did we not change it to Hysteria? No, or no, no. We need to. Wait. I'm level 39. What do I miss? Which one did I need to? Do I need to buy? This one, Mortality. I can buy it. Yeah. Yeah. We don't need Hysteria now. That's good. That's good. That's really good. No. Completion bonus is bad. Let's say. Who cares about Siphon Souls? But this is really fine. Okay. We'll just continue. If we struggle, we'll see. Okay, last episode I think we did Jaggery Waste, all of this side of um, the Arkovia place. We did Pine Barrens, we did Tyrant Soul, all of that place. Today we are back on track. We will carry on the main mission. We will go from Homestead to the Harvest place here, and we can also check out Confederation if we can. Those are the two we are doing today. If we have time, also we can do more. Just saying, this is what we are starting with. Yeah, we're going to be starting now. You can speak with these guys. Thank you for bringing us here. I admit, I was resolved to die in that ditch when you found us. But I found a new purpose here in the fields. These old hands may shake when they hold a sword, but I can still use a rake just fine. Take care, bro. Take care. Blasted dermoptins. An entire year's worth of food is gonna go to waste out there. Why hasn't the Black Legion cleared them out? Hell if I know. Soma's only concerned with her war against the Ethereals. Then there's that blasted cult. I'm no soldier, so I suppose I'll just keep my mouth shut and work the fields when do I have. Understandable. This is the Thornsbury guy. This is Hathaway. Elmsworth and Thornsbury are the things we need to save. This is poor soil, not like the Elmsworth estate. That was some good dirt. Okay. I don't think it's anything here. We'll check the top side of this place when we come to the bottom place. Or maybe you know what, we'll check the bottom place first. Hmm. We'll clear out these eggs here. There are many, so it's kinda easy to clear. A normal house. Okay, let's go. I have some paper there. Just check in. Now we will go slightly above. We'll check this place. Check those places. Okay, before going though, we did the quest, so we'll go give it to him. Then we will cover the side. We can learn more, right? We removed pest in Thornsbury and Elmsworth Farm. That's what we did. This guy, right? Okay. Douglas Sullivan Olbaro. Any progress with the Dermoptins? Dermopterans. I've cleared out the field, as you asked. I am relieved to hear that. And that you are returned in one piece. Dermopteran should not be trifled with, especially in such numbers. I will skip. I will speak to Captain Sommer about sending some guards out along with some of the farmers. We will have that field cleaned up in no time. In the meantime, I was hoping you would hear me out on a far more grave task. What is it? The Dermapteran hives are cyclical in nature. Every 7 years or so, they birth a new queen, which promptly proliferates their numbers and causes them to explode across the countryside. In the past, we would rally together and exterminate the queen while she was still young. But after the grim dawn, the Dermapterans were allowed to thrive, and their queen has molded into a massive creature that spawns new Dermapterans by the dozen every day. She has to be destroyed, otherwise, the insects will eventually run out of food and attack us in force. The queen is always guarded by two of her grand viziers, so you would have to acquire their pheromone gland to even enter her chamber. We know that the royal hive is somewhere out in the rotting croplands to the west of Homestead. After the way you handle the infested fields, I am confident in your abilities. Will you help us halt the Dermopteran reproductive cycle? Okay, one thing. This guy is saying the queen is always guarded by two of her grand viziers. I understand. I understand that thing. So you would have to acquire their pheromone glands to even enter her chamber. What is the pheromone gland? Is it a part of? Is it like they sense this? Only those two. I mean, they. Okay, okay. I'm studying a lot, but maybe the chamber unlocks by the sense of their pheromone glands. That's how they distinguish each Dermapteran. Let's say. Okay, let me write this one, guys. Let me. Where is notepad? Notepad. Important lore. Dermapteran lore. First things first. The queen is given birth once in 7 years. 7, bro. 6, 7, 6, 7. Once in 7 years. After the grim dawn, I mean, people used to rally, rally their, rally their hive and kill the queen when she is still young. But after the grim dawn, things got out of control, right? The queen is always guarded by two viziers, and to enter, we need the pheromone glands from each of them. Maybe the glands are how they identify themselves, I guess, within one another. Understandable, let's say. Oh, sorry. Let's, I will gladly pull together all of our iron bits if you can pull this off. Oh, a lump amount of money I'm going to get, bro. Understandable. Understandable. Now, does he have anything to say? Because I did the job. Oh. I heard that Douglas that my farm has been finally cleared of the infestation. Don't suppose I have to thank for that. Yo, thank me, bro. Okay. We are in Thornsbury Farm and we found something. Diala's diary. Excerpt from Diala's diary. Oliver doesn't want me writing in here anymore. He says it fills my head with dreams when there's work to be done around the farm. So I've been writing at night when he's asleep. He cannot stop the muse that pulls the strings of my heart. The Weeping Oak by Diala Thornsbury. The limbs of a nearby tree tapped a steady rhythm against the bedroom window. Another storm was building up on the horizon, but Diala could not shake the feeling that this would just be another shower. Not be just another shower. She sat up in her bed and took a quick She sat up in her bed and took a quick glance at her husband Oliver. He was still fast asleep. Not even a hurricane would stir that man from his slumber. Diana got up, making sure not to shift the covers of her husband. She tiptoed to the wardrobe and retrieved her gear, a well-worn suit of light leather armor and her trusty sword, Stormheart. The blade sparkled with electricity as she removed it from the scabbard. The enchantment was still as strong as the day she had found it in the tomb north of Darkvale. Oh. Dyla replaced the blade and hooked the scabbard into her belt. She took one last glance at Oliver before heading out the door. It was best he did not know about her little nighty vigils. He would just worry himself sick, and Dyla could not stand to see him so obsessed over her safety. The wind whipped Dyla's hair around her face as she stepped out on the front door. The rain was already starting to pick up. The ground was drenched with moisture, turning the path into mud. Dyla tread carefully, planting every step on a stone or where the ground was still firm. At last she arrived at the edge of the lone oak tree, a place she could be alone with her thought. But there was something off about the spot that night. A deep sense of dread immediately overcame her. I know you'd come out to greet me, Diala, my dear. A ghastly voice spoke from behind the tree. Diala drew Stormheart. Its sparking surface turned the raindrops into mist. A dark figure showed itself and calmly walked towards her. She could not see the man's face, but she knew very well who he was. Come now, is that any way to greet your brother? The man spoke again. Diala did not say a word. Instead, she let her blade do the talking for her. The figure countered her blows with a blade of his own, a burning sword that left streaks of fire across the air with every swing. I see you've been practicing, the man said with a grin foaming on his lips. Thunder cracked in the sky as lightning flashed down the heaven, briefly illuminating the scene. The light from the storm revealed the face of Daila's adversary, the grisly, heavily decayed face of her brother. Dravis, Daila hissed through clenched teeth. She dove in for another attack. Ooh! Now that is a diary, bro. That is a diary. Pretty sure we have to write many things from here. Let's say. What are the important things? Daila's 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 introduction starts here. Starts in the Thornsbury farm, let's say. Farm where we get her diary. She's married. Sad emoji. But feels something ominous, no? That's what she was said, I think. He cannot stop the muse that pulls the string of my heart. The weeping oak. She says the weeping oak. The limbs of a nearby tree tapped a steady rhythm against the bedroom window. Another storm was building up on the horizon, but Diala could not shake the feeling that this would not be just another shower. Diala got up. She readied herself. Okay. She sensed a warning that night. Oliver, her husband, was sleeping when she. What did she do? When she took her sword. Important, I guess. Took her sword. Storm Herd? What is her name? Stormheart. Stormheart. And or some armor. Some light armor, she said. Tiptoed to the wardrobe, retrieved her gear, a well-worn suit of light leather armor, and a trusty sword. The blade sword is electricity. Stormheart, I mean, that's fine. As she removed it from the scabbard. Okay. Okay. Found in. No, no. Found in a tomb north of Darkvale. Darkvale. Okay. Mm-hmm. Understandable. Something about that weeping oak. The weeping oak. She went near the tree where she her brother Travis, and it seems they have a beef, and they start clashing. Travis had a burning sword. I will also write that down. Anything else said? I know you'd come out to greet me, Diala, my dear. My dear. Okay, bro. Mm. She just says Travis, that's all. She didn't say anything else, right? Yeah, interesting. Okay, that is some interesting thing, guys. Um, People check out this place is so big. Oh, the summon thing is gone, huh? Okay, yes, okay. So it's five, six, which is seven. This one, yeah. We lost a summon, but who cares about that thing now? Literally, who cares about that summon? Let me check this side also of this place. This is also property of Thornsbury. Thought you can go somehow. It's fine, I guess. Finally, we are in infested farms again. Before going there, I want to make sure to finish this side, let's say. Inside there is something here. Walter's note. Okay, what is Walter's note? I can see smoke rising from the Everbrook estate. They are nearly here. Whatever they are, I have barricaded the doors and windows as best as I could. All that remains now is to wait for them to come to us. The wife insisted that we abandon the farm and head for Homestead. But I'll be damned if I let some green eyed freaks kick us off from the land. Our family has not toiled on this farm for generations just to leave it at the first sign of trouble. Those cowards in Homestead can leave their crops to rot. When all this blows over, I'll still be here tending to the harvest, and they will look the fools. Indeed, 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 you took a bunch, I think. I can see smoke rising from the Everbrook estate. They are nearly here, whatever they are. Mm-hmm. I want to check Everbrook estate, but other than that, this has nothing. This is just a joke letter, let's say. It's fine, it's fine. Sometimes people die. This is not a foolish thought, guys. People like this, it may seem foolish, but they did what they had to do at that time, and that's how things are, no? I don't think there's anything about right. Why is there a thing about? Why is this place like this? It's fine, it's fine. Okay, and fully checked this place and the shrine of caged souls is the belt, which is good. I'll immediately put that. I'm not gonna question that. Mm-mm. So about the devotion, what we were doing for the spell is this thing, right? Yeah, we went Typhos. We'll go crown. Means empty throne, and that's all right. We'll go empty throne for some resistance. We can go this also. I mean, no, 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 no. This is. I mean, we can go to be honest. This is honestly fine. But what am I getting? totally. Like in the end, kind of. Am I getting anything good here? Nothing really, no? Wait, pet. Pet, I mean, these two are the bleed ones. We are not doing this, bro. These two are good though, I will say. Maybe Toad is better. We got a good amount of. I mean, this has damage, good damage. One or two resistance. It's actually fine to do that side, but that is specifically for bleed, no? I feel like that is specifically better for bleed. What we can do is here we get some blue goings. Um, Example for this thing. I mean, this thing we need 10, 15. We can literally do tortoise and then sailor's guide. Sailor's guide has 3 Fizzres. Um, Sailors 3 and we do this stag. Stag needed. Yeah, I can put it's fine. We do Ratosh and we do these two. These two can be good. I mean, this for sure. I don't know about Tree of Life. We'll see. We'll unlock this side, we'll get this. And if we have points later, we'll put on these. That's what I want to do. Okay, we are getting here inside. Okay. Oh no. We will have to go this way, guys. Check out the space here. Did I check out? I think I checked out. That's why it's opened. Okay. Wraithbound spellbook. This one is actually really good, but I lose. Why is it? Why does this have +3? Off binding, huh? Off binding has the +3, huh? Skyphonen. I wanted for one more thing, but okay. Okay, till here we are covering, let's say. the rift, guys. We found the rift here. Can do this side now. We'll go back there. Elara's journal. Elara. Did we hear this name somewhere? Feels kind of I remember. Okay, we will read that. Had the nightmare again. I'm in an old tomb, barely a candle to light the way. Off in the corner, I see a pair of red glowing eyes. They come closer, closer. Then, just before I can make out what it is, through the shadows, the creature is gone. I try to run, but everywhere I go ends in rubble and stone. There is no escape. I turn around to see the eyes one more, staring back at me. I hear laughter, a child's laughter. Then everything is fire. I try to scream, but nothing comes out. The eyes just stare ahead as I writhe in the flames. This is what I awakened, drenched in sweat. It has been like this for 5 nights in a row. The nightmares are becoming more frequent, and I am not sure how much more of this I can stand. It may not be wise, but perhaps it is time we moved on from this wretched place. Elara sensing some danger from this nightmare? From a child, let's say? That's what she says, a child's laughter. Meaning that's a child, probably. I try to scream, but nothing comes out. Eyes just stare. Red glowing eyes. Okay, okay. We will speak to these guys here. Caldara, Umkalo, Lara. Okay. Rest. Please, peace be in your travels, stranger. Umkalo. These are dangerous times, traveler. The roads are not as safe as they used to be. Normally, I'd welcome you to sit by a fire, but you'd be better off leaving this place. Anything you can tell me about this area? If you're heading north, I'd be careful in the farmlands. They are overrun with dermapterans. They get more concentrated, closer to their nest, where their queen resides. If you find a large hole in the ground, I'd steer clearly. Mm-hmm. Tarvik, how goes the journey, traveler? It's a dangerous world, bro. Sadly, that it is. Normally, we would have moved on by now, but it is not safe to travel anymore. At least the land provides for our needs. Farewell. El- Elara. Hello, traveler. We don't get many visitors out here, not with the Dermapterans running wild. How did you survive out here? We try to stay out of sight. If anything dangerous gets too close, we put out the campfire and hide. We plan to leave this place soon though, and you should too. Sure, Lara. I hope you all be safe. Okay, we are in a cave here. Buried crypt. Please help me. I'm so scared. How did he get trapped down here? I was out playing by myself like Mama said not to. I wandered into this cave when this exit collapsed behind me. Callista sobs between words. Please, I just want to go home to my mama and papa. They live in a camp nearby. Where's your camp? You must have passed the camp on the way here. I know my people are down below in the valley, probably waiting for me. Callista sobs. Please, you must let me out. I must escape this place. Why didn't your parents look out for you? I don't know. Why does it matter? Maybe they couldn't find this place under all the rocks. Uh, you're frightening me with all your questions. I just need to get out of this prison. I find it odd that you survived on your own out here. I find it odd that you're so suspicious. Your mistrust has been a reflection of your own poor character. Is your heart so bitter that you won't help a lost child find their way home? Please help me. Something seems off. Flame flickers in Callista's eyes. Take me from this place now! You are a deceiver, demon. Attack! This is Balagnath. The Hellfire, as it seems it is. Okay, and that's how we reach level 40 in 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 this playthrough. Let's say. Hmm, 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 hmm. Okay, I'm powerful enough. We will get this right. We should probably get this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These are maxed, so that's fine. These we just unlock. That is fine. Spectral Rather is good. This is also good. We'll buy that later, I guess. We have enough points later. Okay, we will notify these guys about that. A Chthonian almost tricked me into releasing it here. Oh no, you must mean Callista. The girl is devil spawn, a curse upon her family. Shortly after she was born, her eyes would glow red and she could speak, but not in any human tongue. Tarvik could not bring himself to end her life, so he left her in a nearby tomb and sealed the entrance shut. If you have spoken to her, then she must have broken free. Do not fear, I have banished the Chthonian for good. I thank you. Callista was a terror we could not face. You have done what we could not bring ourselves to do. Oh, Callista, they wanna. Tavik's daughter. She's a daughter. She's my daughter, or at least was, before something horrid possessed her. Even as an infant, she would speak in tongues we could not decipher. Her eyes a vibrant red. When dark omen began appearing, I knew I had to do something, but I could not bring myself to kill my child. We abandoned her within a tomb and sealed the entrance. May the gods have mercy on us. Blood would fill her crib more than if you bled a man dry. Oh, and fire. Fires would appear as if out of thin air. When we spoke her name, she would shake her head and say, No, I am Balagnath. Interesting, interesting. Okay, guys, we will continue. Okay, nothing really here. And by the way, guys, if you're saying why these are blacked out, that I played yesterday, and this is a new day. Let's say something here we did not properly check. I guess let's go and check that out. What is this place? Nothing here, Nala. Maybe this is some harpy nest, I guess. These things are like flying around here, laying around. My bad. Interesting. Hmm. This seems like a place we can go. I don't know. We can't though. Not know. Let's say. And also this thing. What is that? What is something show here? Something showed something, bro. Hidden wealth. The cave in blocks the way. How do I unlock this? Do I remember anything regarding this? Didn't we get one? Wait. Homestead, this is Walter. I remember hearing the name. What was that name? Everbrook. Last will of Marthos Everbrook is what we need to find. Everbrook Estate. Yeah. Interesting. We need to go back then. It is somewhere in this place, guys. We'll go check some of these places. We will kind of also clear a good amount of these places here. Wait, I touched something here, no? Something clicked. Uproot stump. No. Okay, we will search some of these houses here. It is meant to be somewhere here. Everything is full. Will not accept that, bro. Here also, I don't think there is anything. Okay, let me pause this. Let me pause this. Grim tools. We'll go to the map. I was pretty sure I checked everything here though. That's why I can't believe. LRS channel, Walt's note. Walter's note we found. Walt's note. We did not find this. I will check that place once. Aether Scotch note. Bass. Okay, I haven't been here yet, so it's fine, let's say. That is fine. No, these are just. Oh, this is the last will of Marthos Everbrook. Either here, either here, 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 or here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I did not check these places. Interesting. Also, open notepad. We need notepad. Okay, guys. Let's go. First, just this place. Maybe because I. Maybe because of the fact that I. Oh, it was here. Okay, we'll go back. Yeah, maybe I did not check properly. My bad on this one. That is really my bad. I also need to check if there's anything I left before or not. That is more important to check. Cold attack. No, we do not need any of those. Anything with more bonus to pet is what I'll have. Wait. This thing. No, this thing. Yeah. This one is good, no? This one seems scared. Not really. Off binding is still better, huh? Or this one is better? No, off binding is still fine. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Mm. So I can change this thing. Do we change this one? No. We will sell this one. This one we will sell. No. No. This one we will use at 42. These are the ones we are going to use later. We need some spirit though. Required spirit is 461. Oh, that is crazy. Required spirit 461 is actually crazy, but we'll see something for it. Did I lose my... Yeah, I lost my guys here. This thing, we got it. I will right click to read, but before that, I also need to check this place. Apparently, I've missed this note for some reason. This guy, Waltz note. Okay. So, two additional notes we got. We will read it now. Oh, we lost the summoner. Oh, that's sad. Kind of sad. Okay, Waltz note. We got away. I couldn't believe it at the time, but we gave those ethereal bastards the slip. They will never think to look out here in the wilderness. There's nothing here but trees and rocks. Certainly, nothing for the likes of them. I've gone ahead and set up camp while a few of the guys ventured out to scavenge for berries and firewood. They should be returning soon. May not be much, but I think we can turn this place into a home away from home. Hell, even the birds must be finding it to their liking. I can see a few of them circling overhead from time to time. Okay, okay. They escaped from Ethereal and they got eaten by the birds harpies here. That's kind of sad. It is what it is. Okay, the last will of Mathos Everbrook. Here, here be written the last will and decree of the late Mathos Anthony Everbrook II. To my daughter, dearest Lizzie, I leave the farmstead and its surrounding orchards. Let the land, which has blessed our family with harvest for generations, continue to provide for you and your children. And now, to my bullheaded sons, Edric and Anthony, you have filled my remaining years with your endless bickering over whom would inherit my fortune. To you I leave nothing but these words. I had the farmlands to bury the gold somewhere on the Everbrook lands. You now have but two options: move on with your miserable lives and start anew through back-breaking labor, just as your great grandfather did before you, or squander your youth searching for that which you do not deserve. I trust you will make the right decision. Along the bottom, you can barely make out some scribbled notes in a different handwriting. In the hills, up the road from Thornsbury's, bring explosives. Oh, he doesn't want his sons to in inherit the farmland. She wants the daughter one. Good, good. Edric and Anthony, the Everbrook hates you. I mean, they are also Everbrook, by the way. Okay, I think now. Okay, why do I have two Markov Tomans? I already have this here, no? Oh, sorry. It's two Call of the Grave. Why do I have two of these? I did have Mark here. Remove this one and 5678. That's good. Oh, now we can open this and we found the hidden spoils. And I got an achievement for it, which is fine. Emerald Ring of Blight. Off Blight is fine here, to be honest. Off Caged Souls, we have. What are these? Caster with plus 3 to Blight and that. Okay. Ooh, this one is. Both are Blight Fiend here, okay. This one, honestly, we can give it to this one, no? Literally. The Wormclaw, oh my god. Wormclaw is also kind of good. Anyways, moving on. Okay, there are two ways to go there. Uh huh, uh huh. There is that thing which I will do. I just wanna check all these things here, bro. You know what? We'll do amalgamation before going into the hive. Hmm. We didn't find anything here. Interesting. Okay, that was kind of easy. Amalgamation of the triangle. Nothing else here. Cannot go above. Yeah, I cannot go above. Okay. Another amalgamation is there, which we will read it once in a minute. Okay, 1 minute. We found that there is this thing, human remained before in this place. Nothing else, right? Only the amalgamation note is here. Aether scorched note. This one, Aether scorched note. Yes, we found it. Okay, and I think here is, it's probably here or above. Where did we find it, guys? So, yeah, it's here. Okay, we found it. Before going in, we will read these notes and then we'll jump right into it. First is first. I mean, before that, Aether Scotch note. I know you always forget something, so I've written you a list this time. I mean it. Don't you show your face back here until everything on this list is marked off. 1 sack of flour, loaf of bread, 2 dozen egg, 3 bottles of Erul and red, dress order at the seamstress. At the bottom of this list, you see a scrawled in addition in messy handwriting. A dozen roses. Was? This is an aether scorched note, but this feels more human. Why? What are they doing with flour, bread, egg, flour, bread, egg, bottles of Erol and red, which, I mean, just bottles, like empty bottles, I don't know. Erol and red, what is that? I don't know. Dress order at the seamstress is, let's say, a dress itself. Maybe this is a really old one. Either that, or maybe, just maybe, some human is working along the ethereals, let's say. I don't know. I don't know. This is interesting one. Okay, amalgamation now. Consensus. Consensus is achieved. The sanctum of Homestead is to fall within the fortnight. With the Herald making its steady approach from the north, nothing but conflagration its wake. It falls upon me to render a force capable of assaulting the human stronghold from the west. The reanimators are tirelessly working within the cages, pouring the gift of the aether into the humans and trolls we have gathered for the purpose. But the real work will be conducted within the barn. It is true that the humans have proven to be difficult hosts. The mind struggles against a greater power it cannot possibly fathom. But the flesh, it is malleable, easily tainted. I look upon the corpses filling the barn with the stench of decay not as a sign of how fragile life is, but as a canvas upon which we will paint the future of Cain, Theoden Marcel, shaper of flesh. Okay, this is the point, right? Theoden Marcel is finally introduced at the amalgamation barn. For people who don't know, Theoden Marcel is final boss. He's the final boss of Act 6 of the whole ethereal side, let's say. He's a he's a really big boss. Consensus is achieved. The sanctum of Homestead is to fall within fortnight. With the Herald making its steady approach from the north, nothing but conflagration in its wake. It falls upon me to render a force capable of assaulting the human stronghold from the west. Uh-huh. Render a force capable of assaulting the human stronghold from the west. Human stronghold is in the west of the sky, which is Homestead or Fort. It is in west of his this if he's talking about Confederation or even something like. I mean, Malmoth is north. Let's say maybe he's talking about only Confederation. We will go back. The reanimators are tirelessly working within the cages, pouring the gift of the Aether into the humans and trolls we have gathered for the purpose. Okay, but the real work with the will be conducted within the barn. Mm-hmm. Real work will be conducted within the barn. Interesting. Interesting that he says that they are pouring ether energy to many humans and trolls for a purpose, but their true purpose lies within the barn, which turns turns out to be an amalgamation. So if I think, okay, sorry. So if the amalgamation is what they want to really do, does that mean they want to combine each and every ethereal possessed ones into one single hive mind, kind of like? Okay, it is true that the humans are proven to be a difficult host. The mind struggles, but the flesh, it's easy. I look upon these corpses filling the barn with the stench of decay, not as a sign of how fragile life is, but as a canvas upon which we will paint the future of Cain. Yo, my man, Theoden kinda poetic, but that is all. Interesting. We will do the Royal Hive now, which is the only thing left to do in this place. Nothing else is there to do. I'm extremely sorry, guys. This will take another 10 minutes, and we are out of time, but you know what? I will finish this place. It's not that hard to finish this place now. Swarming hatchery. I am 41 now. I need to put a point in spirit. I shouldn't forget that. I need to put 3 points like this so that I get some more spirit. Ah, I will get easily. Just good, kind of. Wait. Okay, moving on. Okay, we got Lozak's pheromone gland. We need one more. Okay, I will move forward. Okay, nothing here. We will go inside this place. Please kill this guy fast. Is that all? Yes, I guess. Mm-mm-mm. What are we supposed to do was it this thing? No, no, I want to do a one. Yeah, this thing into this. We'll do crown. Only thing left is to fight the queen. We'll check everything though. Crest of the Black Legion. Might need to go and sell these ones. You know what, guys? Before going, we will sell these. Mm, don't care, don't care, don't care. Anything without pet, I'm not going to care. If I want to play correctly, I can, but no, 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 no. Okay. Okay, with that, what's this one? Ravanascu's physical to asset conversion for Aegis, huh? Interesting. Some asset we can play also. But okay, with that, I think this place is done. Nothing else is here. We can just go out, go back to Homestead, and this is where we'll end, guys. It's a really long episode, but hopefully we'll do the rest next episode. Bye bye. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.